back to the business center, and you know it, when it's Friday, we're all about matters, entertainment and lifestyle. And in studio we have Stephanie Waswa. Good to see you, Stephanie.
Good to see you too.
I can see you working out is really working for you.
It is not because I'm in pain. A girl is in pain, you guys. But anyway, you know, we choose a struggle.
True. As long as you look good.
Yeah. Are you inspired to work out by Elsie? You know, she looks good. Her clothes look good.
She does. I might get advice from her, but working out, I'm really not sure about that.
Maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, look as in what is happening in the entertainment world stuff.
Now let's take a look at some of the trends that made headlines during the week. Now starting us off, Safaricom and M-Pesa emerged as the top two brands most loved by women in the latest ranking of the top most loved brands by women in Kenya. The survey that was carried out by market research firm IPSOS and branding advisory consultancy BSD Group noted that Airtel as the third brand most loved by women, closely followed by Equity Bank in the fourth position, petroleum jelly Aramis that has gained popularity among women as a hand and skins moisturizer took position 5. The ranking, I quote, the study on the top most loved brands by women speaks directly to the economic empowerment of women from purchasing ability and the need for corporates to engage and give opportunities in the development of products and services that address women's needs, because today women account for 65% of businesses, although mainly in the SME sector, BSD Group CEO Eva Muraya said. Wangara, do you agree with this research?
Might be true. You said Equity and M-Pesa.
Equity, M-Pesa, Safaricom,
because of the money, they have to go together.
Women and money.
yeah. Same WhatsApp
group. Yeah.
And also the Aramis, everyone.
We use Aramis is the best for me. For my skin, it does amazing.
Yeah, no matter how bougie you are, you have to have an Aramis in your bag.
100% in your bag. 100%. I agree. As much as you know. Also, remember Elsa also took her Aramis. So like, you know, I'm scared for my bag getting lost, but I have to carry my Aramis because of my Aramis. Because national treasure. National treasure. But M-Pesa maybe because of money.
Because of money, yeah. And Equity, same. And KCB.
Equity, yeah, Equity, 100%.
But again, as you said, it also reflects on the economic side of women.
Yeah, 65%. You know, we account for. So is does that mean women have money?
No, we don't. We still don't.
Send us money. We don't get paid. Send money. And then let's move on to the next story. A team of scientists said Wednesday they had developed an oral male contraceptive. This is 99% effective in mice without causing side effects and could enter human trials by the end of this year. The findings will be presented at the American Chemical Society's spring meeting and mark a key step towards expanding birth control options as well as the responsibilities for men ever since the female birth control pill was first approved in the 1960s. Researchers have been interested in a male equivalent MD Abdullah Al-Noman, a graduate student at the University of Minnesota, who will present the work. This is, Wangara, if you ask me, this is a step in the right direction. We're now seeing male contraceptive. But I've been looking at men's comments on this particular story, and like, no, ati could never be me.
Of course, they're not for it.
No, because not a P2. Community means a P2. As in, it doesn't make sense, but I don't know. For me, I feel like this is good.
It is. It's called blocking the problem at the source. Because there's no way. For us, it was working, yes.
Director.
It was working, yes, for us taking contraceptives. But again, the men, I think it's just the right thing to do, and it will reduce the population.
Yeah, you know, I feel
the resources are limited.
You know, unwanted pregnancies. This is it. I feel like. I feel like this is what we want. This is where we're going. We can't.
It's the innovation you've been waiting for.
Yeah. So men, please accept, embrace, because it's here and it's here to stay. Mr. Director, it's here to stay. You couldn't complain, but there were two. It's still a conversation. Not talk like you know, men are like no. But why is it fair for us women to actually use contraceptive, hormonal, non-hormonal?
And yours is non-hormonal. Actually, it won't have any effect apart from you. Yes. Yeah.
It won't have any effects. Anyway, so I'm excited to see how this progresses throughout the year. Yeah. And then let's move on to the next story. Kenyan singer Maya Amolo has been named Spotify's first ever Fresh Finds Africa artist as part of its program, tailored specifically to spotlight and develop emerging independent artists from across the continent, centered around the Fresh Finds playlist. The program focuses on helping emerging artists to learn and to grow by giving them the tools for long-term and sustained career success. The Fresh Finds playlist serves as a launchpad for up and coming artists to get exposure while also catering to fans industry, tastemakers who want to discover fresh new talent. 23-year-old Maya Amolo is an R&B artist from Nairobi. She cut out her teeth on SoundCloud collaboration with internet producers to create and boy tunes, including You Wanna and Why Towards Flew. Maya's sugary vocals and soft harmonies quickly amazed her dedicated listeners and grabbed the attention of local producers and musicians. This is, congratulations to her. This is good news.
It is.
Super happy to hear about this. You know, a Kenyan actually on Spotify. This is good. How do you feel about this?
A 23-year-old Kenyan, you forgot to mention the age. She's very young, and it's good that young girls are putting themselves out there. And especially in this month of celebrating ladies. Women, I'm really happy for her. It's a big step.
It is a big step. And in
Africa, right?
Yeah, in Africa. And I'm happy how Africans now embracing, you know, instead of the white-collar jobs, we're embracing, you know, talent, musicians, dancing.
The creative
you know, the
side is being explored.
Which is really good. So I'm really, congratulations to you, Maya. Would like to see more music. I don't know. Have you heard the music? I've actually, unfortunately, I've never heard the music. But I think hopefully after this, I'll go to her YouTube channel and actually listen to her. So please make time and actually support our own. Now moving on to the next story. The National Transport and Safety Authority, NTSA, data reveals worrying trends in which motorcycle accidents now kill more than vehicles. Every year, 400,000 people venture into boda sector armed with a small deposit, a guarantor, and a Kenya KRA pin. An individual can become a boda rider without any training whatsoever. The riders opt for backstreet training that takes less than one day because it is cheap. Most driving schools charge 6,000 for 1 month training in riding motorcycles, which they find costly. Statistics show that at least 70% of motor vehicles accidents involve speeding. Salama motorcycle speed limiter is an inventory by Mr. Mwangi and his partner Dominic Kamau, seeking to rein in reckless boda riders. The speed governor is designed to safely cut off engine power when a motorcycle exceeds limit of 50 kilometers per hour. Through a speed sensor and microcircuit unit fitted in the device, maximum speed is maintained. The two work together to control the set maximum speed by the sensor, relaying data on the microcircuit units. This is good news. I think this will help. This will help. 100%. And
I like how our government is now putting a lot of effort into the boda sector. It's really good. But these people are still very rowdy. I don't know. They might, I don't know much about automotives. But see, mtu anaweza toa speed.
I think nikitu ndani.
But they might. It's a possibility.
I feel like we find a way through things. Weirdly, we find a way through things. Hopefully, maybe this will help. Maybe it will help a bit. We'll hope it works. But at the same time, I don't know. We're still seeing boda riders being rowdy as ever. I don't know if you had the story about the Nakuru boda guys who actually banned some Sudanese in the house. Imagine. 2 died. And it's sad. I'm like, I feel like you guys are on the spotlight just 2 weeks ago, and now here you are banning people. You know, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, hopefully this actually helps, and you know, we'll see how it goes. Now moving on to the next story. St. Lawrence University in New York has named a music project in honor of Orange Democratic Movement ODM politician Ken Okoth. Just 2 years following the former MP's demise, an anonymous donor made a gift of 57 million shillings to create the Ken Okoth First Black American Music Project. The gift was made in support of the St. Lawrence University Black Lawrence initiative to promote a greater understanding and celebrating of Black celebration of Black Americans. This is good news. We'd like to see this, you know, 2 years later. We lost Ken Okoth, but here we are, you know, people remember him.
The initiatives he had going on
yeah,
still running,
yeah, 57 million shillings is a lot of money, and I hope it will be put in good news.
But anonymous, 57 million.
Hey,
me I'd write my name in capital.
People have money. You know, sabangati. Oh, ati patiana tu ati kituko nayo alafu ati usionyeshane church.
Ah, no.
Unaenda hapo kuonyeshana. Oh,
tag, yes.
You know, this is me, 57, and a whole billboard. And this is good news. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment of the day, which is our favorite, Fashion Cop. Now, the Critics' Choice Awards happened just last week, and of course, we have to judge some of the looks, we have to rate some of the looks. Now, starting us off this today is Serena Williams. I think she looked amazing. She looked amazing. Do you agree?
Yeah, she does. But I don't like how her dress is just plain. I wish there were more details on the top, especially. Really, I feel like simplicity is good. Simplicity. Is it?
Out of 10 then?
I'd do a 4.
A 4?
Yes.
Siju, I don't know. I don't understand. Are you going through something? I feel like a 7. I feel like she looks good. A 7 for me. Do you want to change your mind now?
Trust me.
Okay. No. Okay. Moving on to the next look of the day. This is Tesu Medu. Here, South African names. Yes. I think I really like her. I love her so much. I think she looks really, I don't know. No, I feel, I think for her age, she doesn't, this dress is not for her. For her
but
age,
it's really, there's some creativity written all over it. I love it.
I like the top part, let's say. I like the top part. At the top, because I love her, I give her 10. I'll give her 10, but I think she could do better, if you ask me. And now let's move on to the next. This is Jean, ule actor wa
Squid Games.
Jijina Ningumu. I feel a 2.
No, she looks good.
Oh, look, what is this? Only a 2. Kuna mpatia 2 juu nampenda.
I'm trying to be creative.
No, for me a 2.
But I love her. I do an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Hey, Wangari, I think there's something unafaa kutuambia. Kuna favoritism sana. Moving on to the next look. This is Selena Gomez. I think she looked amazing. If you ask me, she looked amazing. The dress was simple,
and it's
I like the detail.
Her skin.
Yeah, and I like the detail on the neck. I think she looked nice. If you ask me, she looked nice. Out of 10, 10. Out of 10?
I give her a 10 too.
Okay, okay. For the first time, Issa Rae, my favorite actor, Insecure. I feel like this is more of a beach picnic dress. So I've not a red carpet type of dress. So because I like her, I'll give her 7.
I think there's just so much going on with that dress. A lot of detail, the colors, whatnot.
It's
I'd do a 3.
A 3. Apana, imagine no.
from the depth of my heart, it came like deep down a 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Wow, okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think
it's such a fancy event, no.
No, but Issa Rae, I love you so. It's okay, it's fine from me. And that's all I had for you, Wangari, today, sadly.
Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me.
We do this next week, same time, same place.
Yes, yes.
It was nice to have you. Thank you for keeping in Metropole TV. Friday Business Center comes to an end, but don't you go away because News at 1 comes right up. My name is Wangari Njoroge. Good afternoon.